Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be taking apart our Super Scrub Deluxe head, replacing the strands and putting it back together. For this head, you will need equipment to restrand the head durably and make sure the strands are secure. You will need Bond Lock B243 or equivalent, a 13mm socket or a spanner, replacement strands for the head available on our website, which can be found in the link in the description, a pair of grips, and some pliers. Using your grips, you should get a hold onto the ball socket on top of the head and firmly twist until the existing bond lock is broken off the threads. After the seal is broken, you can unscrew the ball socket off. You can either place this to the side for reuse or throw this away to replace with another, also available from our site. After the ball is removed, you can use your socket or spanner to remove the nut from the top of the head, and then remove the washer. The top of the head will now be free to take off, and you should have all these 4 pieces to save for later when you rebuild the head. Now flip the top over and you should see how the stranding is threaded. Keep this in mind for when you restrand the head. When removing the strands, there are 2 ways of doing this. You can either use your hands or use the pliers if you find it harder to push the strands through. When removing with your hands, try to pull the strands together nearer the metal frame. This helps to remove tension and should make it easier. When you see the loop in the center, you can grab this and pull the strand through. The other method with the pliers helps to keep a grip of the strands and evenly push in and pull through the metal frame. You can now repeat the steps for all the strands. For the strands on the top, you can follow the same steps of pinching the strands together and pushing through. Now the strands are removed, grab your replacement strands and separate them into long and short groups. Starting with the smaller group, you should bend these evenly in the middle using the pliers. And line up the ends of these with the holes in the top of the frame to push them through. You can choose to either use pliers to line these up or use your hand and push them through evenly. When you are done with those, grab your longer strands and start to fill in the next row. This will use 4 strands and each strand will be threaded next to each other. You can once again use the pinch and push technique to pull the strands from the other side until it is all the way through. For the next 2 rows, these should go in diagonally using both rows as can be seen in the video. You can choose which method works best for you. Once this is done, you can put the frame back on the main body by lining the hexagon on the body up with a hole on the frame. Then place your washer over the bolt sticking up. The nut should then be screwed up as far as you can before using the socket or spanner to fully tighten it up. Finally, you should grab the ball socket and with a drop of bond lock, screw this on top of the bolt above the nut. With that, you're all set. If you found this video useful, please make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave any comments for any equipment tutorials you want to see next. We'll be posting more tutorials soon, so make sure not to miss it and turn on notifications for this channel. See you in the next one.